I did my career profile this time on a social worker, and I just did it for one of the ones here in Rexburg, Idaho. His name was Bruce W. Blanchard, um, and he is right on K Street here in Rexburg, Idaho, and he is a social worker. His working environment, he usually works Monday through Friday. Well, this is typical of a social worker. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, but sometimes they have appointment times outside of that as well into the weekends or evenings, usually in clients' homes or sometimes in their offices as well. Typical stressors of a social worker is you're working with people to try and help their crisis in their lives, and it can be hard to work with someone and try to improve their quality of life and well-being. So sometimes it is emotionally draining. Typical benefits of a social worker all depends on the company you work for. Usually full-time covers full health, dental, vision, and a 401k. And typically they get sick time and vacation time. And a lot of these jobs are for the government, and so they get great benefits for their employees. Common job tasks: work with people and become friends with them and help their families, assess the clients, and also work with their families to make sure that their needs are being met and assess their home life. You'd also give the client more information on things that can help them within the community, such as counseling or resources that can help them. And you often meet with clients and keep records of everything that you do with them. You need a bachelor's in social work or related field, such as marriage and family, to be a social worker. To be higher up, like a supervisor or a clinical social worker, you need a master's and a license to practice. I found that the starting salary was around $32,000 a year, and experience was around $54,000 to $60,000, but does depend on the state, I did notice. Some more career information. It is a growing field. In 2010, there was about 650,500 jobs for social workers. The median pay in 2010 was $42,480 a year, but that all depends on where you live. Like I said before, the state that you live in. And it all depends how much you make and how much it costs to live somewhere is all relevant to each other. So that's why it varies from state to state. Social workers can work in health clinics, schools, hospitals, and private practices. And that's all I have.